sorry, but I just got fired because of that video of Big Lotto's challenge. Yay. I'm glad I put 6 years in a company that would fire me, and literally a day of posting one video that harms nobody, that everybody was actually literally rooting for and happy about, but whatever. Smart decision, smart move, you know? And then they put me on, it's called like an EFR list or something. Basically, I could never get rehired again. They will never rehire me again. Okay, thanks. 16 to 22, thanks. All the bullshit I deal with, thanks.
She didn't get fired for the post. She got fired for thinking she couldn't be. Replaceable people learn that lesson the hard way.
I just got fired from my job at Aerie. Like, literally just got fired. Got home, immediately ripped my shoes off, came in here and started talking to the camera. Yeah, it's, fresh off the presses, girl. I will say it out loud right now. I did get fired over my TikTok. Do I think it was the correct reason to let me go? No, but they have their own way of doing things, I guess. Yeah, no more Aerie content for a while, guys. I'm so sorry. For those of you who are following me because of said Aerie content, I'm so sorry to let you down, babe. If you guys want to stay and watch me do random shit at my house, watch me look for a new job, you stay, babe. Don't worry. Everyone's invited to the party. I'm also sick as fuck, so please don't mind my voice. I love you guys, and I don't know, cross your fingers and your toes for me.
She confused employment with identity. The company reminded her it was just a transaction. Hence, her badge stopped working.
Oh my god. I really just got fired because of my TikToks. Guys, sorry, I'm back home now. Oh my god, I'm like literally shaking. I just lost my job that I worked at for 2 years because I didn't know that I wasn't allowed to like record at the restaurant and make TikToks, which sounds dumb. Like, I understand the reason I was let go, but no one like told me that I couldn't do it. Like, no one told me that it wasn't allowed or that I was gonna, like, I didn't even get in trouble for it. I didn't get a write-up for anything. I've never gotten a write-up at that place. Like, I've worked there for over 2 years, and like it just feels so like out of the blue. Like, I don't know, I just can't believe I just got fired. I got a call and I actually missed it because I was literally at Pilates, and then I came out of Pilates, so I had a missed call, and it was from the like HR department at my work. I cannot disclose the company's name, okay? I can't. They called me and they were like, you are terminated immediately, and they want me to take down all of my TikToks. So unfortunately, there will not be any more come work a serving shift with me videos. I cannot believe this just happened. I cannot believe it.
Once your job becomes part of the show, you stop being protected and start being evaluated. There was no sudden firing, just a quiet decision made long before she heard about it.
I got a random meeting on my calendar. I feel like, and there's a bunch of them on this other lady's calendar. I hope I'm not getting fired. I will die. Someone else is in there. I'm getting fired. Oh my god, I'm getting fired. Hello.
Good morning, Deborah.
Good morning. How are you?
Fine, thank you. I asked, who I think you know, so join us for this call. She is our HR representative. We've got some updates we'd like to share with you this morning.
Okay.
So as you know, we have been working with to help us identify the best way forward for this last period of time. And while we originally believed that we would be integrating with, we've instead determined that it was best for us to refocus the agency to an independent agency. And in doing so, we've initiated a buyback of it. Unfortunately, as you may know, the lack of growth and the decline in our client revenue has negatively impacted our business beyond what we can sustain. And it's forced us to make what are very difficult decisions to eliminate roles within the agency. And this includes the elimination of your role, making today your last day. Please know that it was a very difficult decision.
Corporations don't care, they calculate. Salaries are numbers. People are overhead. And loyalty is just a slogan for the posters in the break room.
Let me tell you how my day is going. Y'all, I got fired for that TikTok I made in the bathroom yesterday, y'all. So remember the crater face ass bitch that I fucking told y'all about that no longer works for my old job, because I no longer work there anymore, that got fired, you know, damn near a year ago? That bitch really got in her fucking feelings, decided to take my TikToks and send it to the director of operations at my dealership and get me fired. Shit, y'all, I really got fired for that Chris Brown video that I made in the bathroom. And then now they told me that if I didn't take it down, that I was gonna get federal charges filed against me. So here's my fucking day. I will start posting here more frequently. Fuck that bitch. Hey, you're lucky I won't say your fucking name on here to give you any fucking clout, because you're a crater face ass, loose pussy ass bitch. That's why you're about to lose your fucking marriage. And I hope your husband gets you for every fucking thing and all the adultery that you fucking committed. Have a nice day, because y'all, it's lit and it's up, because baby, this is my blessing in disguise that I had to get the fuck up out of that negative ass energy, that negative ass fucking environment. Y'all, hey bookies, I hope everybody has a good, wonderful week.
The internet isn't private, and the job was never hers. The company just showed her how replaceable she really was.
I got fired from my insurance job of 14 years because of my social media page. Apparently, freedom of speech isn't a thing when you're talking about not being happy with your schedule. Long story short, I used to have a very flexible schedule, and then management changed and my schedule went from flexible to very rigid. And I wasn't happy with it, made a video about it, and apparently I ruffled some feathers. So now I make 3 to 4 or 5 times what I used to make working from home on social media. This was a dream of mine, and if it's one for you too, this is what you need to do. Remain consistent, post multiple times a day, treat it like it actually is a job. Like I set a schedule. I put my kids on the bus and I go to work. I make about 15 videos a day and then I'm done for the entire day. If content creation and social media is something that you want to pursue, follow me and comment if you have any questions at all.
She got fired for announcing to the internet that she hated her job, while still expecting the job to keep her. This is the social media era. Lose your income, call it a rebrand.
Don't post about your job on social media. A lot of companies have been doing layoffs in the past 6 months. My company did them. And I'm seeing a lot of people on here posting about getting laid off, or people who have not gotten laid off, just in general posting about their job. And a lot of people post things like funny videos about not working, doing the bare minimum. And while I think all those things are funny, and I'm definitely a person who values a huge work-life balance, don't do it. It's all fun and games until your coworker who doesn't like you that much sees the video and decides to send it to your manager. There have been people on this app who have posted about their job and ended up getting fired for violating some sort of rule or posting something that rubs somebody the wrong way. A lot of people think they're going to become like this corporate influencer, and there are a lot of people who are successful at that, but the vast majority will not be. Don't jeopardize your livelihood for some views on TikTok.
The real threat isn't your boss. It's the coworker who wants your seat. One screenshot can end you. Visibility isn't safety, it's exposure.
In 2022, I got terminated from a travel nurse contract for posting a TikTok at work. And then my last assignment, I almost got terminated for being at home just talking about how this hospital does bedside report. And no one knew what state I was in, no one knew what hospital, so anyways, I was like, this is wild, because I go on my TikTok and see the craziest videos that nurses post. I'm like, okay, that to me is fireable. I just was on TikTok and this ICU nurse posted this in a Celsius, and it's the heart monitor. The patient's heart rate is 44. Their pressure on the A line is reading like 33/23. and she like zooms to all the drips. And you know what? She's gonna keep her job. Like, that blows my mind, because to me, that is like, okay, you should be working on that patient. Like, the fact that you pulled out your phone to film that, like. But I make a video at home, never name the hospital, just say at my current travel assignment, they do report like this. Does anyone else do it that way? Like, how can we make it faster? And I had to remove the video, and then I guess they had like a meeting on whether they should fire me over it. Like, what? And then I see videos like this one and make it make sense.
Hospitals don't fire people for what they post. They fire them for how replaceable they are. It was never about ethics. It was about leverage.
I've never been fired in my life. I was fired from my last job because of my TikTok shop. I need your help. So tag any big creators that you know that might share this post and help me get some more followers. And when I hit 5,000 followers, I am going to spill the tea on how I got fired from my last job. I needed to replace my income, hence why I picked up the part-time job, because I lost my full-time income when my direct sales business closed in December. I was making $70K a year for about 12 years, and that was taken away from me. Hence why I picked up part-time job, and they loved me there, loved me there. And then all of a sudden, they found out I had a TikTok shop, and they fired me. Bonkers. So tag a big creator, share this post, follow me, please, please, please. When I hit 5,000, I'm going to give you all the tea, piping hot.
A job will tolerate almost anything, except the moment they realize you don't need them anymore. Companies don't wait for you to walk out. They just lock the door first.
Can we talk? Don't let this app get you fired. Do not let this app cost you a bag. Don't let this app cost you your health insurance. Some of y'all's takes, some of y'all's commentary is getting out of pocket, okay? It's getting out of pocket. Now, I love it. I'll watch it. I'll like it. And I'll put the little detective emoji, the little girl behind the laptop emoji in the comments, because I'm going to support you. But some of y'all getting a little too out there with the comments and the takes and all of that stuff. And of the 170 million active users on this app, I guarantee you your coworkers is your ops, all right? They not your friends. They're your ops. They are screen recording, screen grabbing, screenshotting, all the things. And companies are finding ways to let people go, okay? We in for a long, bumpy ride in 2025, okay? So y'all need to tighten up the shit. While y'all are resting, while y'all are rebudgeting, while y'all are rethinking some things, tighten up on this here app, all right? Anything that you post on this app, please understand somebody can watch it. Anybody can watch it, and be prepared for the consequences of people watching your stuff. Okay, bye.
The real danger is the one coworker silently screen recording and forwarding your profile to HR. The internet isn't a diary. It's evidence.
Here's why I do not care that I got fired from my job because of TikTok. First of all, it was a part-time job. I wasn't even that serious about it. Were you that serious about it? Because you should never be that serious about it. At any given moment, I could croak over and have a fucking heart attack because of all the Red Bull I drink. The average person lives to be about 60-something. I am 31. That means I have already lived half of my life. If I'm lucky, I'll have more. And these corporations will treat you like you're a piece of their property. And I'll be fucking damned if I relinquish all my joy and joyful activities to accommodate a job that doesn't accommodate me. Like, bitch, I wasn't even getting health insurance. Making TikToks brings me joy. It's a connection source for me and a creative outlet. I work because I have to, never because I want to. I will never, in the last 30 years of my life, sacrifice things that bring me fucking joy for something that doesn't pour back into me.
Calling a job not serious is how people cope after losing it. The reality is simple. It mattered enough to be angry about, and it mattered enough to replace.
Hi, I'm Amy, and I recently got fired from my job for being on TikTok, and then I went and applied to a couple other places, got offered 3 jobs within a span of a couple of days. I accepted one job offer, and they did a whole process of things after that, like, you know, what they do for jobs. Anyway, I'm supposed to be waiting for a background check to come back. It's been like a week and a couple days. And I'm really just tired of waiting. I messaged her the other day and she doesn't know what the holdup is. And maybe it's because I have a record and that's why it's taking a little bit longer. But I applied to like 10 more places today. I'm about to go into a place and talk to them. They had a post up, but they don't want online stuff. So I'm probably going to go get hired on the spot down here. I don't think I've ever applied for a job, spoken to somebody about it, and not gotten hired. So that's kind of why I was waiting, because I know I'm gonna get a job real quick. And I figured if that one didn't work out for some weird reason, then I would at least have a little bit of time to like reset. But I'm done. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go get a job, I guess. Have a good day.
Jobs aren't hard to replace if what you bring is basic transactional labor. The part she isn't saying out loud is that none of these jobs are careers. They're temp shelters.
Thanks for joining the call today. Unfortunately, this is going to have to be your final warning about your social media presence.
Sorry, which one are you talking about?
You know, your social media, your posts.
I post a bunch of things that's like about my life, and do you have like a video or the content that I posted?
I think you know which video I'm referring to.
No, I don't know which one you're talking about.
Okay, you posted on your social media and it was implying some things about your workplace, which is us.
You can't show proof to me on here, so I would really appreciate it if you can just put it into a file and maybe forward it to me through email, so that way I have proof to show my lawyers or anyone that needs to be informed of this situation.
I don't think you need to involve any lawyers or anything in this situation. I think it's pretty obvious which post I'm referring to. So if you can't comply with our company guidelines and everything, like it would just result in your termination. So I would just recommend kind of auditing your social media presence as a whole.
Okay, and so basically you're telling me that I can't post on my social media anymore?
I'm just saying you should be careful about your social media presence. Otherwise, we would have to be looking at termination, and that's just the end of story.
Okay, I'd like to loop in the director into this, so if we can schedule a call next week to go over this again, that'll be really appreciated.
Sure, but just remember what I told you.
Okay, alright, thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay.
What the heck was that? What do you mean I can't post on social media anymore? It's my privacy, my account, my choice. And if they're gonna be like this and picky about social media and walk all over me,
I'm going to look for a new job on Indeed because this is much better opportunities.
Privacy only exists when your income doesn't depend on other people. The moment a company can replace you, your account stops being personal and becomes a liability.
This video is for Dylan Blair Finley of South Jordan, Utah. An incoming photo now. Hi, remember me? I'm your waitress. You came into Buffalo Wild Wings and ordered 66 wings, like to stay, and then wanted to-go boxes because you needed to take them home to your family. Horked down as many as you could, gave me a fake card, and then had to go to the bathroom, left the card and said, hey, I left this card, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom. And then you snuck out the door and got yourself a free meal, even a free drink. You didn't even get a regular lemonade, you got the fancy one in the glass cup made by the bartender, and so I have to pay the bar out for that, so thanks for that.
A woman gets fired from her job for calling out a thief who ordered a bunch of buffalo wings and then, didn't pay the tab.
It's become very apparent that our morals, values, beliefs, aren't really aligned. So for that reason, you are terminated.
Calling someone out online wasn't the problem. Doing it while wearing the company's name tag was. The customer stole a meal, and she lost a job. Thanks for watching, brothers. Remember, stay focused, stay free, and keep walking your own path. If you found value in this video, drop a like, share your thoughts below, and don't forget to subscribe for more content on self-mastery and independence. Until next time, walk tall, stay true.